This is further proof that if you do exactly what government does, you better sit down and shut up, because your ass is going to jail. You know, it's a really strange world we live in. People know that stealing is wrong. They know that taking things by force and threats, also called extortion, is wrong. But somehow, people are okay with some people in society taking things from other people, as long as the people taking money are agents of a fictional entity that adults still believe in called government.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
No, I know, Ron. I know. Been trying to tell people that for a long, long time now. A 65-year-old man was taken into custody this week when he decided to take a couple pages out of the playbooks of both the fictional entity known as government and the fictional character that lives somewhere in the North Pole. David Wayne Oliver apparently got into the holiday spirit and decided to conduct his own wealth redistribution program by stealing money that didn't belong to him from a bank in Colorado Springs, Colorado. But check out what he did with the money after he walked out of the bank.
This is not a typical bank robbery. Springs police say they've arrested a man who witnesses say tried to get rid of the cash the second he walked out of the bank.
It's a wild story. 11 News reporter Spencer Wilson is live at the corner of Pikes Peak and Tejon. He's at the Academy Bank outside of it. Spencer, this is really bizarre.
Don and Diane, witnesses tell me when he left the bank, he put his hand into the backpack where all the loot was, started taking the money out and just throwing it onto the sidewalk and yelled, "Merry Christmas." Now, thankfully, the people who happened to be nearby just outside of the bank went and collected the money and then walked that money right back into the bank and gave it back to the teller. This all started just before 12:30, and witnesses say it was mostly $1 and $5 bills floating around on the sidewalk.
Just started throwing it behind him because the guy was right on his tail. I mean, what else can you do but get rid of it?
Now, after that, witnesses say he took a seat at the Starbucks just next door. We just walked down this way and just waited for police to arrest him, which they did. In the meantime, they have not yet named that suspect. Live in Colorado Springs, Spencer Wilson, KKTV 11 News.
Unusual case. Spencer, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Now, what David Oliver did was clearly a crime. Because when you take things that don't belong to you and you leave a real victim, you've done that which is immoral. The same thing that government does all the time. The only difference is David Oliver wasn't as bad as the government because he didn't keep any for himself. No! You guys have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow banned video.
I think you all know that I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help."